So I've already done my face makeup with the exception of my blush and highlight, so I can apply that with you guys. And my brows are always done no matter what. And I do have a little bit of mascara on because I was already out and about today, but this was kind of like a last minute decision to film this today, so I'm just leaving it and I'm gonna apply more when I'm done with the eyeshadow. So I know I have more makeup on than I would like to for this video, but kind of on a time crunch and I gotta do what I gotta do. Okay, so now that all of that's out of the way, I'm going to start by applying this lip oil so my lips can get nice and hydrated before going in with the lip product. I've been using these like crazy. I love them so much. The red one's on my vanity. This one's the orange one. I always forget to put like a lip oil or a mask on when I film these videos, and my lips look crusty every time, so had to remember this time. My hands are super dry, by the way. I've been using my prescription cream, so it dries them out. And no matter what I do, they just stay dry, so please excuse how dry they look. Okay, so since my face is pretty much all the way done, let's finish it up with the blush and highlighter. So this collection only came with a highlighter, but I really want to try out some of these brushes that came in the collection, so I figured I would try out the little angled brush to apply blush. These are so pretty. I love the black with the holographic glitter. So cute. And I love that the bristles are orange and purple for Halloween. So fun. So these are the brushes. And I'm going to be using this angled one to apply some blush, and for today I'm going for a purple look, and I'm actually going to use this purple blush from the Nightmare Before Christmas collection that I've already done a couple videos on. I really like doing monochromatic makeup looks, which is why I do them so often. I just like everything to be cohesive. So I will be going in with the purple to test out these brushes. These are really soft. I'm going to pull up my Peanuts mirror so I can get a closer look. My mirror's kind of away from me and it's hard to tell what I'm doing. How freaking cute is this mirror? This whole collection was so adorable. This brush is great for blush for sure. I like how soft it is and how it diffuses the product as I'm placing it. I always feel like my blush looks harsher on camera than it does in person. I make my lighting more dark, so it's a little bit of a cozier vibe versus like insane bright light. That is something that I prefer with ASMR, is when the lighting's like cozy and moody and colorful. I don't really like natural light for ASMR, so you'll never catch me doing that. just taking the brush I used for foundation earlier to further blend everything together. Okay, so something that the collection did have is a highlighter, and Profusion has amazing highlighters. They're always really blinding and beaming. And this one's purple, more specifically like an icy purple, which makes me very excited to try it out. And this is called the Spooktacular Glow Holographic Highlighter. Okay, so taking a highlighter brush, I'm going to dip in oh my gosh, this is everything. I know you can see that in the viewfinder. That is the prettiest icy purple highlight. I love that. I've been searching for a purple highlighter for a while, and I'm so glad that I finally have one because I love wearing purple makeup, and finding the right shade of purple for a highlighter that has enough iciness to it is kind of hard, so I was thrilled to see this in that lineup of this collection. I always hook my highlighter around my eye. I don't bring it forward too much either. Oh my gosh, that is stunning. I love it. Okay, so I do have a setting spray, and I don't really need to wait to do my eyes to do the setting spray, so I'll use it now. Now this was a duo, a primer came with it as well, and I did test the primer out, obviously not on camera because I had to apply my base first because I'm sort of on a time crunch, so I did make sure to save this to test out with you guys. Now this has some like illumination in there, so you have to shake it up pretty good. And this is the Magic Mummy Illuminating Setting Spray. And again, there was a primer that was the same thing, just, you know, with a dropper and more of like a serum consistency. And when I tried that, I found it to be very hydrating and glowy, so that was nice. It's been a minute since I've sprayed this, so I'm going to spray a little bit off camera to make sure that I don't get like doused with globs of setting spray. There's not a scent or anything, so that's good. I have to say, I really like the sprayer on this. It was a nice, like, wide range, and it was a very fine mist as well. And I can definitely see the glow from it as well. decided to play with the purples, as I've said a few times already. And there's a huge mirror in this, so I'm going to show you it upside down. And the names are all on the clear sheet that goes over the shadows, so I just put that on the mirror so I can tell you what colors I'm using. But there is the palette. And like I said, the purples will be what I use today, and I'm super excited about it. I love a purple look. And as always, my lids are primed and ready to go. There are 3 other brushes in the set that I'll be using with the eye look today. But first, I'm going to take a little bit more of a fluffier blending brush, and I'm going to dip into the shade Witchy Woodstock, which is this one right here. And then I will be going into this one next to deepen up the crease. That way I don't have to lift the palette up again since it's so huge. So first I'll be going in with Witchy Woodstock and then Rats. I've never tried Profusion's shadows either, so this should be interesting. This brush is from the Glam Light and Friday the 13th collection, by the way. Amazing brushes. Now, it's very notorious in the makeup industry that purples are tricky to formulate. When an affordable brand does them right, it's amazing, and so far there's pigment and it's blending really nicely. And I am blending and feathering that color up closer to the brow bone area because I want that to be like my transitional shade of purple, because it's the lightest shade of purple in the palette. Okay, now I'm going to take the little blending brush from the brush set and I'm dipping into that second purple shade, Rats. This one looks very pigmented. And for this, I'm just going to tap it on the outer corner and then blend it into the crease. These purples are genuinely blending so well, and I am very happy to see that. When I add more dimension and color to my eye look, I always like to go in with my original blending brush and just kind of marry those shades together for a seamless blend. Now, before I select my lid shade, I do have these holographic metallic toppers. And these are in that really cute packaging with the little sprinkles on the lid. And obviously I'm going to go in with the purple since I'm doing a purple look. I'm just trying to decide if I want to put down a powder shadow and then the topper, or if I just want to go in with the topper. I think I'm actually going to go in with a powder and then this just to see how they layer and to make this pack decided. So there's a small little shader brush, which is perfect. And I'm going to go in with this really pretty metallic purple called Wicked, which is this one right here. First, I'm going to apply it with the brush, and then I will go in with my finger if it's not as metallic as I want it to be. Okay, yeah, the finger definitely will work better for this. Again, you can always go in with a glycerin-based makeup setting spray or mist, and that will amplify your shimmers 10 times more. And since this is mainly going to act as a base for that topper, I don't really need it to be anything crazy anyways. But this is like the perfect shade of purple that I'm looking for this look. Then I will go back in with that brush, and I will just kind of fill in the inner corner area since I can't really get in there with my finger. It always gets so quiet when I'm doing my shadow, so I try to chat with you while I'm doing it. But I get so focused that it's hard to remember to speak. Okay, grabbing a blending brush that's clean and has nothing on it, I'm just going to quickly run that through the crease area before I go in with my topper. Okay, so for the topper, which by the way this one is in Wizard Linus, and it is a purple base with a green, gold, blue, and almost like a fuchsia purple glitter in it. And what I'm going to do is apply it to the back of my hand, take that tiny brush, and then apply it to the lid. I personally don't prefer to go directly on the eye with a liquid product because one, it can be messy, and two, it can apply really patchy and splotchy, and I just like to avoid that at all costs. So this will be the way I go about it. For real, they just did the damn thing with this packaging. I will never get over it. It's one of the cutest makeup collections I think I've ever seen. For Halloween, that is. Okay, so I got a little bit on the back of my hand. Taking that same tiny brush from earlier, I'm just going to pack on some of that topper, load up both sides of the brush, and I'm going to place it in the middle and then bring it towards the inner corner. I hope you can see that on camera, but this is so pretty. And I'm not gonna take it all the way to the outer corner. I'm going to feather it out so it blends into that outer corner shade from earlier, but this is so pretty. I'm trying to look down and keep my lid closed because I don't want it to do crease or anything crazy, even though I have a primer on. You just never know with liquid products, they have a mind of their own. So I'm going to let this dry for a second, and then I'll go back and do the other eye. I was contemplating doing like one eye orange and one eye purple, but I have to run some errands after this, and I don't want to like scare anyone too bad, even though it is the week of Halloween. So smoky purple eye. Okay, so verdict on the toppers is that I think they're great. Granted, that's just first impressions. I'm not sure how they wear throughout the day, but so far I'm really loving these. Okay, so and I'm going to use this angled brush that came in the brush set. And I'm going to take that second, more bold purple called Rats, and I'm going to smudge that directly underneath my lower lash line. And making sure that I connect it to the outer corner. And while that has just been applied, I'm taking a clean little tiny blending brush and I'm just going to blend that down a little bit. And that's all I'm going to do with that. But Profusion included a free gift when I purchased this collection off their website. And the free gift I got was this little eyeliner trio, but look closely. The caps have little moons on them. How freaking cute is that? There's a purple, a teal green, and a blue, and they're all like jewel toned colors, which are really pretty. But of course, I want to go in with the purple and put this in my waterline and test it out. Since it's Profusion, it counts. I know the blush wasn't Profusion, my lip color is not going to be Profusion either, but this wasn't like a full collection as far as that goes. So this is just in the color Violet, and this is the Color Spell Long Lasting Kohl Eyeliner. And it is a sharpenable pencil style liner, and when I get these, I like to warm them up on the back of my hand and then go in to the waterline. Okay, so that applies like a normal liner applies on my waterline because I do tend to have a little bit more watery eyes than usual. So it applied just like a normal pencil liner. The pencil liners that are more of a gel consistency tend to work better on my waterline. I just have like a really wet waterline for some reason, and it's probably because I have some allergies going on at the moment, so yeah, but it performed just fine for, you know, your traditional sharpenable eye pencil. So let me put some mascara on, I should say more mascara on the upper and lower lashes, and then we will come back and I will apply my lip color and give you my final thoughts. Okay, so I have applied my mascara and then I went in with the face highlighter and I popped it in my inner corner and on my brow bone. So for my lip color, this is one that I wear pretty often when I'm doing like a cool toned look, and I think this has been discontinued, which I feel bad wearing and showing discontinued products, but I literally love this color so much I can't stop using it. But I did do a Google search and I found it on some websites, so it's out there, but I think it's like discontinued from the main line. But anyways, this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lip in the shade Milk and Cookies, and it's this grungy grayish mauvey purple. That's the best way I can describe it. And it's not like your traditional it's like a velvet matte. It's such a great formula, and I love the applicator because it's that pointed doe foot, which is my favorite. So this will be the lip I wear with this eye look today. I'm sure it's pretty apparent at this point that I love a dramatic, smoky, dark, vampy look. It's just who I am. I don't really do the simple stuff over here. I love color. I love to play with color. And the smokier, the better, in my opinion. So, this is the completed look. Oh wait, oh my gosh, I almost forgot. This collection also came with some face and body gems that came in the Countess Snoopy cosmetic bag. And they're just little iridescent gems that stick to your face or body or wherever you put them. And there's tiny ones and larger ones. Normally I would do like something extravagant with these, but since this is more like dark and dramatic, I might save these with a winter look that I have in mind, but I will scratch on them for you because they're rhinestones. I love how these were sitting right in front of me and I completely overlooked them. What else is new? But I think I have the perfect look in mind for these, so I will use them in a future video. And again, they're just little stickable gems. But like I was saying, this is the finished look. I really enjoyed every product that I used today from this collection. There was nothing that I disliked, which is great. And I'm going to continue to play around with the colors in this palette